Hola amigos, muy buenas, bienvenidos a su canal Gamer Fit. Aquí les habla Carolus para lo que sea la saga de Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, el 1 de marzo de 1984, norte de Kabul, Afganistán. Recordemos que en el final del capítulo del prólogo nos alcanzó a salvar Volver Ocelot, nuestro amigo el que iba con nosotros cuando nos iba a matar un helicóptero en una ambulancia. Y bueno, nos hemos recuperado,
The
hemos
area ahead
viajado
is
hasta
under total
Afganistán.
Soviet control.
Estamos en la guerra de
Miller's been
Afganistán.
captive for 10 days.
Hay que
Not much time left.
rescatar a
The
Capitulo
weather
Miller.
will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Protagonista, castigado Venom Snake, Benedict Kazuhira Miller, Revolver Chalasaka Ocelot. Combatientes
Getting
enemigos
used to it?
al regimiento de paracaidistas de la Guardia Soviética. Protagonista invitado, la unidad de parásitos escuros. La hermosa tierra de Afganistán, tierra desértica
After 9 years on ice,
e indomable.
solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect warm-up.
Air Ocelot. Bacán las gafas de Ocelot. Down iDroid.
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Go ahead
Localiza.
and close the iDroid.
Sigue adelante y cierra tu iDroid.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? A little to the left. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
Tremendo, los gráficos todavía siguen siendo muy buenos. Siempre llegando por allá en caballos.
Take a look through your binoculars.
Sí, veo una aldea.
Look directly at the village and press the call button. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais.
The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. But they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
Like Adriel Castro.
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Tú, caballito. Acelerar, caballo. Cambiar la posición de escondite, a ver. Qué chido montar a caballos. Afganistán es una de las tierras más duras para pelear. Ya han perdido americanos y soviéticos. Dicen que Afganistán nunca ha podido ser conquistado. Realmente. Toca entonces rescatar. Porque tengo acá otro. ¿Esto qué es? Localiza y rescata a Kazuhiro. Información.
A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dewandehar. The transport log might still be around somewhere.
Tenemos un momentico aquí de ladito. Dice, localiza y rescata a Kazuhira Miller. Rescata a tu antiguo compañero Kazuhira Miller. Fue capturado por los soviéticos y está siendo interrogado en Wandai. Destrezas disponibles, rescatista, pistolero. Paradero de Kazuhira averiguado. Kazuhira Miller extraído. Y hay otras cosas de esta misión. Radio de inteligencia.
The target is Kazuhira Miller, your old partner. He was captured by the Soviets and is being held at Wandai. He's gonna look a lot worse than that photo, but I'm sure you'll know him when you see him.
Boss, your mission is to rescue the target Kazuhira Miller, the man you called your partner 9 years ago. Miller was training guerrilla rebels near the Pakistani border when he was captured by the Soviets. He's currently being held at Dewandehar. Rescue Miller from the Soviet troops and extract him by chopper. It's time to prove to the world you're the real big boss.
De acuerdo, pero bueno, porque tenemos que ir a esa aldea primero, no entiendo. Ya estamos muy expuestos.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Okay. Pero entonces estamos acá. Sí. Para llegar a Daguaquibar tenemos que pasar por esta aldea. Spook my keep. Ruinas de Spook my alerta. Hay que tratar también de conocer cómo es el tema de la Detroit versión 3.02. Ruinas de Spook my, puesto de guardia e alerta baja. Ok, estas son las carreteras. Aldea. Radio de inteligencia. Movimiento del objetivo. Listo. Tenemos 3 días. No puedo ir por este camino y acortar. Puede ser, ¿no?
Marker placed.
Sí. A fin de cuentas es infiltración, así que trataré de no usar mucho armamento. La salvaje tierra de Afganistán. La salvaje no debe ser tierra de Afganistán. También pueden haber acá enemigos, puedo dispararlos. ¿Qué armamento tengo? Solo la MRS-4 y la pistola Sigu, el brazo biónico, 6 granadas de mano. Pues en teoría creo que no debería ir primero acá, pero... ¿Cómo le ponemos a este caballo? Guardia soviético con mortero. Está todo muy lejos. Bueno, si vamos por el camino de la montaña vamos bien. Podríamos ir hacia acá.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
¿Esto qué es? Afganistán, norte de Kabul, aldea Wiglao. Puesto de guardia, alerta baja, listo. Pasar. Para llegar allá sin duda tenemos que pasar por 2 aldeas y 2 puestos. No hay otro camino, podría haber un camino más largo. Pero ya sería salirse de este lugar. Norte de Kabul es esto. Les convendría reunir algo de información. De todas maneras, para saber que
Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you. A Soviet soldier of the 40th Army.
Las 6. Son demasiados, no podría ir. Considero que reunir información acá es muy complicado. Me parecería inútil. Podría batirlos, combatir con ellos, darles de baja y sacar alguna información. Pero la idea es que no detecten nuestra presencia.
Sun will set.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Estoy dando vueltas. Llegamos al punto C. Esta aldea. Podemos pasar por acá. Aquí sí te creo que
Marker
podemos
placed.
pasar.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. That's a Caracal sheep. They're the oldest domesticated sheep and are also prized for their pelts. Some are raised for their meat, but keep your appetite under control.
Ahí está, ovejas norte de Kabul. Aldea Willow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
¿Cómo me bajo el caballo con yo? Unas matas. Estas flores.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Listo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Parece ser una simple aldea, no hay enemigos.
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Ay, me desvié. Tenía que ser el punto de que te
Marker removed.
me engañé con esto. Esa hacia dónde tenemos que ir. Tenemos el punto A.
Marker removed.
Hacia el punto B. Listo.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Seguirás hacia el punto B, sí. Solo me puedo ocultar de este lado, del otro lado.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
No puedo pasarles por el lado.
Yeah!
A ver si funciona. Caballo. Bien, funcionó. Podríamos obtener información ahí sobre muchas cosas.
Слышал, о чем говорила женщина рядом от электростанции?
Нет, что за женщина?
Не знаем, что с ней. Говорят, что она голая.
Голая? Да нафиг.
Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная.
Слушай, если видишь ее, скажи мне.
No DRA forces around.
Исчезает.
The Soviets must want to keep that area under direct control.
Что значит исчезает?
Никто не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко, чтобы поговорить.
Похоже на привидение.
Слушай, провидение или нет, я бы не отказался.
Точно. Ладно, мужик, увидимся.
¿Qué estarán diciendo los oídos?
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Tranquilo ya. ¿Dónde están los demás? Silbar. Dilo ya.
Что? По-русски говори.
Boss, you don't understand what he said?
No, nada.
I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
Where are your friends?
Speak.
Я не говорю по-английски. Отпусти.
Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting.
Guard post captured.
Listo. Y vamos a ver si hay algo que nos sirva más acá. Pues guarda la verdad. Haber jugado Gran Heroes me pareció un excelente entrenamiento. Hay municiones. Puedo cambiar de armas. Eso es una SVG 700. Pero prefiero llevar mi AMR-S4 con silenciador. Ametralladora. Creo que no hay más enemigos cerca. Pusimos a roncar. Y un mortero. Es lo que debe haber sido costoso para el ejército soviético. Metal, un cassette, chip me, metal común.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Listo. Ahora continuamos. Nos llevamos a este joven para que nos sirva de traductor.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mother Base. Tengo un cassette. Formación previa de Ocelot. Cinta de música.
Your
Área de la
hospital
seguridad
lies in
británica.
Decalia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Decalia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Tekeli is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Tekeli sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state, though it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight. Those came from the outside. Greece, Turkey, Britain, America, they all had their own stake in pitting the two sides against each other. But once you spark something like this, it's impossible to control. Both sides build up grudges like debt, without the foresight to see that each act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different.
Estamos cerca.
You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer it to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There, we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
A second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists?
Yes, Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces.
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of many PFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too. Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and...
You've reached one day. Miller is being held somewhere in that town. But we don't know exactly where he is. You can keep gathering intel or make an entry into the town now.
This is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike.
Escuchamos algunas noticias. Bueno, tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4. La antena de radio. La bandera de la Unión Soviética. ¿Cómo es la estructura?
You can use your prosthetic arm to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the enemy. You can also select empty magazines to throw from among your support weapons.
Bien, el terreno es una serie de edificios muy raros. Como rayos viven los afganos. No son diferentes a los de Colombia. Se pareciera a una comuna, un barrio pobre. Por el centro sería muy difícil.
Press up against obstacles like walls to hide from the enemy and protect yourselves from attack. This is taking cover. Whenever the enemy is nearby, your first thought should be to take cover.
Tenemos un farol, 2 guardias. No es mucho, esto es mucho más fácil que la misión de... La misión de rescatar a Chico y a Paz. Entonces considero que vámonos por la derecha mejor. Sí. El caballo. Norte de Kabul, ciudad.
You have arrived at your destination.
Gracias. Punto de control. Es que no lo hemos divisado totalmente. Un caballo espía. ¿Cómo le ponemos al caballo? Podría estar ahí. Todo más de 6, son bastantes.
Sticking to cover lets you get a bead on the enemy from a safe position. Know where you're gonna shoot before you stick your head out.
Creo que esta es la parte más fácil de infiltrar. Acá en el medio. Casi una base, hay muchos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Van a arrancarlos del carro. Sé que este carro que lleva. por acá por el centro no me parece tan viable. Podríamos irnos por toda la derecha. Me parece mejor, sí. Igual podríamos hacerlo desde el centro, pero en realidad podríamos coger por toda la derecha. Llegar hasta arriba y de arriba infiltrarse a la edificación. Está revisando los edificios de la derecha. Yo creo que estoy seguro que está acá, en este lugar. Listo.
Yeah.
A mí a veces el tema de marcar no me parece tan... pues ayuda, pero siento que le quita como el juego. Creo que pueden acá arriba ver enemigos. Siento que le quita el juego como... dejar el caballo acá no sería buena idea.
You have arrived at your destination.
Permítanme, amigos, hago una pausa. Tomo algo, ya vuelvo. Amigos, seguimos. Impresionantes graficazos. Dejamos el caballito guardado.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ha amanecido, pucha, yo no lo pausé. Una vez escuché por ahí que Afganistán era la tierra del opio. Es una droga. No conozco mucho sobre ello. Camuflaje, sí, está bien el camuflaje, no está mal. Me gustaría un uniforme mucho más claro.
КП 10. Здесь все тихо. Противника не видно. Отбой. Прием.
Это КП. Понял. Отбой. Отбой. Возвращайтесь на свои посты. Конец связи.
¿Nos vieron? Si hay que dormirlo, se va a quedar como una loca. Hemos llegado a donde queríamos.
lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Sign will set shortly.
Прием! Это КП, понял. Будь осторожен. Конец связи. КП, это БД-4. Поиски закончены. Противник не обнаружен. Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте бдительны. Не позволяйте им напасть на вас.
Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Se lo llevó el Moan.
Speak.
Извини, я не знаю английского.
точки соприкосновения. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
You have arrived at your destination.
КП, это Зоя-1. Враг ушел. Начинаю поиск. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Обыщите каждый угол. Они где-то здесь. Конец связи.
Вот, сюда! Нужен защитный огонь!
Todos, man.
Искать сектор! Двигайтесь!
Entonces, 7.
Да, попробуй! Искать сектор! Криза! Осмотр сектора завершен!
КП, это Зоя-1. Никаких признаков врага. Отзываем поиск. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте наготове. Конец связи.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
Ой, puta.
Эй, смотри!
Как ты? Ты в порядке?
Проснись и бой!
Чё?
Хочу проверить, за мной! Понял?
Dios mío. Están ciegos.
Там ничего нет. Переживай.
Pues ya busqué por todos lados y no lo encuentro. Hay otro más. fusil ahí con la selva. Por ahí con el rifle. De todas maneras, esta pobre gente que mal está pagando nada, son unos últimos.
Spit it out.
I'll let you know if we locate a soldier with the interpreter skill. Extracting him will enable you to understand what the Soviets are saying. Otherwise, your interrogations are going to be, well, a waste of time.
Yo como extraigo, no entiendo. Donde esté la bandera. Será estos dos edificios, a ver, pero no creo que estén acá. Debe estar allá. Ahora impresiona que llegaron muchos más, ¿no?
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд ламп. Похоже на проблемы с электроэнергией. Ближайший патруль. Проверить сеть питания. КП, это Дмитрий-1. Немедленно проверю. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий-1. Привели на место. Начинаем осмотр территории. Прием! КП, понял. Ищите подозрительные. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий-1. Сектор осмотра. Никого. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост. Прием.
Si es ahí, pero no encuentro la forma de entrar. Por el techo hay una escalera. Bien. Ese tipo no se va a mover de ahí. Y no, madre, ya me ha puesto.
нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Что это? Эй! Ты в порядке? Что? Ау! С тобой все в порядке? Вставай! Что происходит? Подними свою задницу!
Кафе! Кафе, меня кто-то вырубил! Скорее всего, противник! Я занялся поиском! Прием! Это КП, понял. Всем подразделениям, быть начеку. Конец связи. КП 36. Есть признак вражеской активности. Усилим охрану. Прием. Это КП, понял. Проверьте окрестности. Конец связи. КП 36. Стрельба в секторе. Направление установлено. Ожидаю приказов. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку. Выгрузите врага. Конец связи.
Cruzar, ¿ya dónde estaba? No lo voy a dormir.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Yo estuve cerca de esta. No, cerca no. Creo que saber ya dónde está. Probablemente estar en el centro, que es donde está más custodiado todo. Ahí arriba de la bandera.
Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Ahí dentro, creo que está.
Продолжать появляться. Думаю, помогать им террористы СРУ. Но представь, что стоит хотя бы прокормить людей. Вот ты смотри. Да. Скоро она все закончится. Говорят, что есть специально пугают. Всего своя цена.
Entonces pienso que sin marcadores es como más bacano el juego. Kazuhira, qué alegría, mi amigo.
God. No more use for me, huh? Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out. Snake. They do something to your eyes? No, it's just bright as all.
Famosos lentes, amigo. Acá también le falta una mano, me da la impresión.
What took you so long? We'll talk, but not here.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
Что это? Нет, сделай этого!
Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
What is it?
This is P-Quad. On station at LZ.
Lo teníamos, Mario.
Boss, the target's dead. Mission failed.
Tuyar muy maricamente.
Activating stealth assist.
Uy, qué vergüenza me pone eso.
You secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. Not so heavy anymore, right?
Ay, marica, perdí una pierna. Y un brazo, María.
Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear them. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
This is P-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is P-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Amigo.
Ahab, do you read me? This is P-Quad. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them.
Soldados controlados a control remoto.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Caution.
You're heading outside the mission area.
Controles y consejos. Es que no se irán nunca, ¿o qué? Qué vergüenza que me pudieran estar.
Sun will set shortly.
Puedo subir. Son lentos. Está complejo.
Caution.
You're leaving the mission area. You're not giving up, are you? Run, boss! You've got to lose him!
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Your suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
The mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Alcancé a herirlos, pero igual parece que esa no les hace daño.
That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Ah, man. Survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
All right.
Mission
Put Miller in.
updated.
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Venga, caballo, mano. Ahora me puedo quitar este maldito. Vamos.
Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Hijos.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Rango de chic. 3 horas 42, 19 minutos. Tiempo 1 hora 35. Ataques recibidos 3, 300. Derribos tácticos 2. Disparos a la cabeza 3, precisión 21%. Neutralizaciones 5. Marcación 25, interrogatorios efectivos, prisioneros rescatados, reintentos, sin reintentos, muertes, sombrero pollo, uso de ítems restringido por el rango, equipo, apoyo de unidad. Producto militar bruto, ingresos por completar la misión 80.000. Bonus por rendimiento 72.500. Diamantes en bruto 30.000. Animales rescatados 0. Nivel de energía de la batería 200. Bien. Balance de pagos 182.700. Heroísmo actual 550. 950, 550. Clasificación por puntuación 450. Chef Venom Snake. Listo. Ya con esto va a ser más fácil. Afganistán hoy. Información previa de Ocelot. Caseta obtenido.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now.
Seychelles, nuestro nuevo hogar.
Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
No, Gas no podría ser de ninguna manera un traidor. porque perdió su brazo, al parecer un ojo y una pierna.
I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find. You name it. We did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs.
Diamond Dogs.
Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either. Yeah. I remember it all.
Triste, muy dura la historia.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Help me, Snake. Chico.
It all ends soon, exactly as I've planned.
Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
Una historia de venganza.
Snake.
Snake.
Why are we still here?
Porque seguimos aquí.
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost. The comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now?
Después de 10 años debe estar grande.
I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest. Until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
¿Qué se puede hacer cuando están tan derrotados?
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
What should I do?
Boss?
Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Episodio 2, los perros de diamantes. Pues igual les tienen mucho, ¿no? De todas maneras no está todo perdido.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper.
I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
Pero así permaneciendo los gráficos de este juego es increíble. Cada vez está bravo, ya es el mal genio.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Sí. Como olvidar todo el daño que le hicieron. Los perros de diamante. Aprende a dirigir la Mother Base. ¿Cómo tienen esto? Y el dinero para todo esto.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me.
Realmente no lo sé.
Boss, come meet with me.
Es un lugar genial. Perdieron todo lo que tenían, pero tienen ahora todo esto.
Boss, come meet with me.
Bueno amigos, creo que vamos a dejar el capítulo hasta acá. Me puedo tirar al mar si quiero. Ah, sí.
Boss, come meet with me.
El helicóptero, todo está bien hecho. Y bien ejecutado.
Boss, come meet with me.
Boss.
Señores.
Boss.
Boss. Bacano, todos los hombres de guardar la admiración. Hay ratas, porque hay ratas, tengo que mejorar ese tema.
Boss.
Esta es Mother Base, señores. Bueno amigos, vamos a dejar hasta acá el capítulo. Ha sido muy divertido. Muy interesante todo esto. Poco a poco iremos descubriendo la historia porque bueno, ya casi que te sabemos toda la historia. Es una historia de venganza. Una historia de mucho dolor y tragedia. De grandes pérdidas. De enormes pérdidas. Mucha violencia. Y bueno, lo que no entendí fue cómo ellos, después de haber quedado prácticamente en el mundo y destruidos completamente, lograron tener Mother Base. Y lo otro, cómo encontraban los cuerpos de Boss, de Snake y de Kazuhiro Miller. cómo los encontraron. Porque pues habían caído al océano, destruidos totalmente. Lograron rescatarlos. Se despide usted su amigo Carolus para la saga de Metal Gear Solid 5. Deseándoles lo mejor, amigos. Que tengan un buen día. Chao, gracias.